last time... Oh, we went on a date with Robert last time. No, we were starting on the second date. Nice, Hester. But yeah, schedule should be back in regular schedule mode next. Don't you dare. Oh yeah, we were starting the date with Robert last time. Now let's see. How do you look? That looks good. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So yes. I opened my door and to try and figure out what's going on. Oh yeah, Robert woke us up by honking his horn and... No, he was pinging us on that book. That's what happened. And he said he was outside waiting. After we had waited all day for him to get back to us. Love waiting. Love it so much. I don't mind waiting for stuff if we're in a group and things like that happen, but if I'm just sitting there going no. Hey, that's not it. The negative parts of being born without an Adam's apple is that I can't actually drop my voice that far down. Hey.
Oh.
Wanna hang? I was kind of sleeping. That's no fun. Come hang out. I would argue that sleeping is very fun, but I don't have to be anywhere in the morning. Might as well live a little. Sure. Cool. You plan on going out like that? I looked down and realized that I am, in fact, not wearing pants. There's a cat hair in my nose. Okay. Still have lingonberries on my thumb. How did that happen? I washed my hands. No, it's under my nail.
Oh.
I mean, I don't mind. Sneaky. Right. 1 second. I run inside and throw on my going out pants, shoes and a jacket. I grab my keys and meet Robert back outside.
Hey.
Ready? I'm ready. Hop in. I jump into the passenger seat of his old red pickup truck. I have to move a few empty cigarette packets and a gas station. There are cat hairs everywhere and the cat hasn't been in here today. The beauties of being the feeding person of a cat who sheds. I jump into the passenger seat of his old red pickup truck. I have to move a few empty cigarette packets and gas station receipts out of the way before I can sit. Robert silently starts the car and we drive out of the cul-de-sac.
Hey.
You like Tom Waits? I'm going to guess this one. I personally have no idea who they're talking about, but I think this one would be the right one. Because the other two ones seems too generic. So unless someone has no objections, I'm gonna go with the third one. Hey! Before I can answer, Robert turns up the radio. Yep, that's Tom Waits, alright. He lights a cigarette and cracks the windows. We drive together in silence. Ugh, don't smoke in the car. That smell's gonna get everywhere. So, where are we going? Robert doesn't respond. Robert? Oh, I heard you. He still doesn't answer my question. I look out the window and notice that Robert's taking us to the highway. I twiddle my thumbs. Don't need that right now. It's just in the way, like so, and like so, and like so. Well, whatever I've gotten myself into, it looks like I'm in it for the night. I settle into my seat and watch streetlights pass by. I glance over to Robert, who's driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does, but there's something a bit more there than I just can't place. should we say? Should we say something? That was English. Should we say something at all, or should we just pretend that we haven't noticed anything? Again, cat hairs everywhere. Okay, let's go with number 3. Oh, I like that too. Oh yeah, he did say that he doesn't like cold, what's that called? Cold... No, that's Swedish, kallprat. He doesn't like idle chatter. I remember what Robert said about hating small talk and decided to keep my mouth shut. That's what it's called, small talk. In Swedish it's called kallprat. Yeah, he is. The beard is fabulous.
Oh.
He notices me staring.
Mm.
Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. I am a little nervous.
There.
Just hang on, we're almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where we are. I think we're moving at a slight incline, but I'm not so sure. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of the car and I sit for a second, unsure if he wants me to get out too. What are you waiting for? I hastily exit the car. Robert sits on the bed of his truck and pats the space next to him. I sit down and take in the view. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, if you're the stereotypical fantasy dwarf, your beard will be a lot longer than that. Although in my D&D world, dwarves are more based on Huanghe than actual, Scottish. So they have the flowy robes instead of the flowy beards. Sort of cliff dwellers still, but more of those houses that hang out from cliffs instead of digging into the dirt or ground. Digging into the ground is the stone giants thing, so I never really I mean, I understand the reasoning behind surprisingly Scottish dwarves in fantasy, but I just felt like mixing it up a little bit. They're still, sturdy and such things, but not in a way, not in the same way as the surprisingly Scottish dwarves are in most fantasy. But yeah, his beard is just well kept. I sit down and take in the view. We're on a hill overlooking the city skyline against the bay. The cool night air rustles some trees near us as lights blink in the distance. Off to the side I can see an entrance to a dense forest. Man, it's all so gorgeous. What? Huh. I'm kidding. What's wrong with you?
Hey.
Or maybe not. This is my little spot where I come to think. That's not his voice. This is my little spot where I come to think. It's nice. You can see the whole city from up here. Really gives you some perspective. Robert reaches behind him and pulls something out from under his jacket. It glints in the moonlight and I suddenly realize what it is. Oh shit, that's a knife. Oh. Please don't stab me. Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small piece of wood. Please don't stab me with that either.
Hey.
Robert takes the knife to the piece of wood and starts carving at it. Oh. I breathe a very audible sigh of relief as Robert looks at me sideways. Did you think I was gonna stab you just now? What? No. Hate to break it to you, but I did, in fact, bring you out here to harvest your organs. Um. Okay, do we laugh or do we play along? I feel like I kind of want to play along with this. But you never know. Yeah, let's play along. Yeah. Yeah, well, you think you caught me in your trap, but I knew. For years I've been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, friend, and reap what you will.
Hey.
2 steps ahead of you at all times. That's how I operate. Nothing gets past you, huh? Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a folding knife that he opens and hands to me. There are cat hairs behind my glasses. I'm gonna warn you, the last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, right? I honestly can't tell when you're kidding. I'm so many levels of irony deep that I've forgotten what humor is. He and I laugh. He's kinda cute when he laughs. Have you ever whittled before? Considering I'm not a grandpa, no. What do you mean by that? Well, I just thought that you would have a block of wood shipped to you along with your first social security check. Crispy, I'll have you know that whittling is a time-honored tradition enjoyed by both young and old alike. But you're dismissing it before you even tried it speaks volumes about your character. However, because I've gotten to know you for some time and have come to think of us as friends, I'm willing to attribute it to ignorance instead of malice. What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. Robert motions to a good-looking stick on the ground. Perfect for potential whittling. I pick it up. Oh yeah. Oh, I have D&D later. More D&D. Ooh! Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm gonna have the joy of sending a elf who gets seasick on a 6-day boat ride. This is gonna be awesome. The most important thing to remember while whittling is to cut with the grain, not against it. If you cut against the grain, the wood is gonna splinter. Isn't the most important thing safety? No. Getting hurt comes with the territory. Look at my damn hands! Yeah, I also have some cuts from whittling as a kid. And look at his damn hands. They're calloused and covered in little white scars. They're very nice hands. You can't make a stick omelette without breaking a few hand eggs. Have you been playing American football? I mean, breaking hand eggs is kind of a thing if the seam unravels. Okay, we're gonna be whittling.
Knife that wood.
Okie doke. Interesting. Okay, so that's how you do that. That's a pointy stick. That's a good start. What is it? A pointy stick. Okay, so we have sharp stick, pencil, or knitting needle. What do we want to do? It's a pointy stabby thing. I mean, it's a pointer, but I kind of want to go with the knitting needle just because you said that. That it would be odd. Yeah, it would be so odd, but I kind of want to. Hold on. We do odd, yes. But only one? You made a useless knitting Okay. Do. Thank you. We made a useless knitting needle. Okay, I have a sneaking suspicion that... Come on! Tell me about this one. Okay, we have two... We have two pseudo-okay reasonable responses, and we have a flatworm. I don't want to pick the flatworm because that is just weird. There's a popsicle stick or tongue depressor. No, I want popsicles. Popsicles would be nice. So yeah, which one do we want? Let's go with popsicle then. Now all you need is to carve up some wooden juice, wooden fruit, and a wooden freezer. You made a popsicle stick! I mean, getting those edges rounded when whittling is kind of... I can imagine it being kind of difficult. Ah! We made a toothpick. What's the story here? It's a toothpick, a bubble popper, or something that make me look tougher. I am absolutely going with number 3 on this one because it's working. I think you could take me in a fight. Probably. Not a chance, dude. You made tough guy accessory. Okay, it doesn't seem to matter how we turn this. Okay, we make another... What? Sorry. What is this? It's a chicken nugget? I have no idea. Or an Ouija board planchette. I'm thinking chicken nugget or Ouija board planchette. Although the Ouija board planchettes are usually like this. Like... boom. If I bring this guy out... I think it should be in the beginning of it. Yeah. It usually looks like this. Also, how do you like the cover of this thing? I might be making some notes. Yeah, let's go odd. Now all you need to do is carve up a board and we're set. And also maybe carve a ghost. That would be so cute if you could carve a ghost. You made a Ouija board planchette. Oh, it's actually rounded. Ah, it makes sense. So it's from the wrong end. Okay. Another weird thing. What the hell? Oh, nice form. What's it supposed to be? Self-portrait, Louisiana, or it's you. Kind of looks like an ooze. But that's because I have D&D in my brain. You really captured my likeness. I'm impressed. Yeah, if you're a duck. You made Robert, I guess. Interesting. What do we have here? A stick. Chopstick, righty. Chopstick, lefty. Chopstick, ambidextrous. Well, we have a chopstick, but Right, left, or ambidextrous? This is just, okay. Same, I have no idea. We could roll for it. If you do exclamation mark roll D3, I think you'll get the result. Okay, so it's a chopstick lefty. It's a stick. Yeah, it's a stick. You made a chopstick lefty. Okay. He didn't seem too impressed with our chopstick making abilities. Ooh. Okay. Oh! Ah! Remove the wood. There you go. If you keep this up, you'll be a Whittling pro in no time. What even is that? Swan or duck or a new friend? From this angle it kind of looks like a spaceship. It really is. Or, you know, kind of a flower trough? Whatever that spade thing is called. So is it a swan or a duck or a new friend? Yay, Boosterium! Oh, sorry. I fell down a Irish singing rabbit hole last night, so I have had sleeping in the deep cold or something like that stuck on my head all night. Sleeping in the deep cold below is the song called. It's a cover of a Warframe song, and I've had that stuck in my head all night. But yeah, pre-stream. Oh, post-stream, pre-game. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with new friend then. He's beautiful. I'm happy for you. You made a new friend! That is a swan. Okay, more whittling. And yakka 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 yakka. That's a horse. That looks like a horse. Beautiful handiwork. What do you call it? A horse. Ah, there's a hair in my ear. Oh yeah, it's a Dalacarlian horse. Big old dog. The spirit of the Mustang. Sir Horsington the Brave. We have to go with the third one because that is Amanda's horse from when she was little. Sir Horsington the Brave is the name of Amanda's plush horse. So I'm definitely going to with that one. Unless you have any objections. A brave and noble name for a brave and noble creature. You made a beautiful gift for Amanda. Tee. Oh, we're done. Okay. A bird and... Okay. Robert and I sit in silence for a while, carving our pieces of wood. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's actually kind of relaxing. I glance over to see what Robert's working on. He's carving a smaller wooden knife. While I'm distracted, the knife slices into my thumb. Blood gushes all over my little wooden carving. Okay, I love how there's only one option. And it's, I'm sorry, I'm easily amused today. I still have that bloody song stuck in my head. Robert is lost in carving and doesn't notice me bleeding everywhere. Why is that the only option? Why are there even options if it's only one option? Robert still doesn't notice. Robert, I'm dying. I still love how that's the only option. I'm bleeding to death. Robert finally looks over. Love the sigh. Yeah, there should be a panic button. Option. Not button. Yeah, there really should be a panic option. He reaches into his jacket again. Jesus, how much stuff does this guy keep in there? It looks like Hagrid's coat or something. And pulls out a red bandana. He wraps it around my thumb. Ooh, that's not sanitary. Hold tight. He hops off the truck and I can hear him rummaging around in his car. He comes back a moment later with a well-stocked first aid kit. That's a reasonable response. Robert carefully wipes all the blood off my hand and swipes a bit of antiseptic onto the cut. Why? With surprising gentleness, he places a bit of gauze on the wound and wraps it all up. Have you heard of a band-aid? Okay. Also, antiseptic is... Yeah. Stings like a bitch. You okay? Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. He hands... Maybe. Or he just has gauze in there because that's easy to cut down to the correct size instead of 5 billion band-aids. But yeah, it probably isn't manly enough. He hands me what's left of the tube of antiseptic. Make sure you keep that cut clean. Oh yeah, you don't want that especially with your thumb. Humans kinda need the thumb. It's oddly touching and a little sexy. Sleep deprivation for sure. I guess I'm a real Whittler now.
Oh.
That you are. Be careful though. They're attracted to the smell of blood. Wait, what? What's attracted to the smell of blood? Cryptids. Tons of them out here, you know. Cryptids? Like Mothman and stuff? Mothman is bullshit, but yeah. This town's a hotbed for cryptozoological occurrences. You're joking. Oh, how I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself, or at least I thought I was. There are things in these woods that we can't possibly comprehend. I think about my entire time in the city. Aside from the occasional stray coyote, I don't think it's too bad. If they have coyotes, they must be on the west-southwest area of the US. And I just realized that I'm calling it coyotes because that's how people said it when I was in Vegas. I know in a lot of parts of the US they call them coyotes. But when I said coyotes when we went to Death Valley, I got corrected and was told they called coyotes. But I guess that could be local. I don't know. Tangent! I need a tangent emote.
Oh.
You ever hear of the Dover ghost? I don't think so. Cat hairs.
Oh.
Well, let me tell you a story.
Hey.
I was out in the woods here on a weekend camping trip with Betsy. You don't know Betsy, but she's a big pup. Pitbull. Real intimidating. Pitbulls aren't that big though. I feel safe around her. First night goes without incident. I get some solitude. Betsy gets to pee wherever she wants. All good stuff. Second day, I get the idea into my head that I can hike deeper into the woods. Probably against my better judgment, but hey, we're just having a fun camping trip, right? So me and Betsy start marching in the morning. We already read that. I guess a little late, It gets a little late and we set up camp, but it's different this night. Real quiet. I can't hear the birds, the crickets, squirrels, nothing. It's dead silent. Then it happens. I hear the most unhowly growl I've ever heard in my life, right outside my tent. Me and Betsy, we go to investigate, dumbass. That's true, bloody. We look around the clearing. Nobody's there. But there's still this feeling. Not sure if I can quite describe it. I know something is watching us. Betsy, though, she's scared. Never seen her like that. And when she's scared, I know I should be too. And then I see it in the distance. A man, but if something that they didn't know what a man was supposed to look like made it. It just looked wrong. Big, arms too long for its body, black eyes. It just stood there and stared at me. Yes, someone carved a wooden ghost. Then it disappears. I hear one yelp from Betsy and I turn around to check on her, but she's gone, into thin air. I didn't sleep at all in my tent that night, and I don't think I've slept right since. I feel like I want to play along with this. Because I feel that this is one of Robert's tall tales, and I kind of want to play along to see where it goes. Give me a second. That was probably a sexy sound. That's terrible. Wow, Robert.
Hey.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, exactly. That was what I was thinking. Playing along has taken us a good path before. They say that if you listen closely on quiet nights, just like tonight, you can hear the howl of the Dover ghost. A howl resonates through the woods. It doesn't sound like a regular howl. It's so guttural. Even from far away, something about it makes my skin crawl.
Really?
Okay, Robert, real funny. I turn to look at Robert. He's white as a sheet. You're messing with me, right?
Whoa.
I was messing with you up until literally just now. I totally made that camping story up. I strain my eyes to scan the forest line, trying to see where the howl originated from. Off in the distance, I see something. It's so far away, I barely can make out the shape. It looks human, but it's dragging something. Do you see that?
I don't know.
We should go.
Huh?
Robert and I slowly back away and get into the truck. He turns off his headlights and we make a slow crawl away, back onto the road. I'm too scared to look back. What was that?
Huh?
The Dover ghost, I guess. I chuckle nervously. This time it doesn't seem like he's messing with me. Yes, we should investigate. Also, don't drive with your headlights off in the night. Seriously. Are you trying to get hit? Especially on a road like this where the speed limit is 65. Are you insane? Never drive without your headlights turned on during the night. Seriously. That's today's PSA. Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage on a wildlife preserve? Yeah, that's the story we'll tell ourselves.
Huh?
We sit in silence for a little while longer. The fear of whatever that was slowly We sit in silence for a little while longer. The fear of whatever that was slowly subsiding as we get closer to the city.
Hey.
Thanks for coming out. This was fun. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been in a way lately. I had to get out of the house. Had to be around somebody. Yeah, it's a good choice. You doing okay, man?
Huh.
Robert thinks for a second and lights another cigarette.
Oh.
Been doing a lot of thinking. It takes a long drag. As I get older, I feel more and more that I'm just drowning in the sea of regret. I was so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy that I didn't think about anyone else. All I cared about was myself. I didn't even think. Yeah, absolutely. Totally all the fun. Or something, maybe. Robert stops. I wait for him to finish his thought, but he just stares at the road. Maybe I'm just built like this. Or maybe I do it to myself. Maybe it's my own choice that I'm as unhappy as I am. I try to think of something to say. I remember all of the times in my life when I've been sad, and there's a great many of them. But there was always a light at the end of the tunnel. Something I held on to that kept me going. But there's something so resigned about the way Robert's talking. Okay, yeah, that would drive me nuts, Hester. If you have dishes with two different colors, you sort them, okay? Sort them. Black plates go there, white plates go there, mugs go there. Like, I have white and gray bowls. They're also different size, but white bowls goes in one pile, gray bowls go in one pile, plates go there, small plates go there, big plates go there, soup dishes go there. Okay? Don't mix them. Okay? But yeah. I mean, if they're the same size, fine. Yeah, that's fine. Anywho. Okay, so I'm thinking that I want to go with the middle one here. Yeah, I really need to ask Jess if she can make me a tangent tangent emote, because I feel we need it. It must have taken a lot for you to want to tell somebody this. You're a mysterious guy, Robert. You don't have to be. Do you ever wish you were a better father? Yeah, I think about it for a second. All the time. You can read all the parenting books you want, but nothing will ever prepare you for raising a child. There's so much stuff I regret or wish that I could have done better, but I don't have the answers. I don't know if anyone does.
Hey.
It's funny. I look at you and your relationship with your daughter and it seems perfect. It isn't. At least you're there for her. That took a turn. I stare out the window at the blur of passing trees. I just hope I'm a better father to my kid than my dad was to me. What did your dad do? It's more about what he didn't do. He was quiet, stoic. Don't think he ever once told me that he loved me. He cared more about his work than he ever did about me or my mom. Do you hate him? No, I used to, but after I became a parent, I just kind of feel bad for him. He missed out on my whole childhood. When I think about all of the happiest moments in my life, they're all with Amanda and Alex, and he just wasn't there. It hurt like hell when I had to leave him to die in that Belarusian prison. What? I turn and smile at him. No, he's retired in Florida with my mom. We go there every Christmas. Nice! We both break out into laughter. He pats me on the shoulder. You got him, Crispy! We drive the rest of the way in silence, listening to the radio and watching the bright lights of the city grow bigger. Robert drops me off at my place. As I'm about to close the passenger door, I realize that I still have Robert's pocket knife in my jacket. I pull it out and offer it back to him. You hold on to that. You never know when you might need it. Night, Robert. Have a safe drive home. Robert smirks, then pulls away. Cat hair. He then immediately pulls into his driveway, which is one over from mine. Yes, we really do need to do a second knitting needle. That is very true. I really should learn how to knit. I know how to crochet, but I should learn how to knit, because there's so many beautiful things you can make while knitting that you can't really do with crocheting. He gets out and waves. I tiptoe into the house, careful not to wake Amanda up. Hello, Roger. Whoa, where did you come from? I look around and spot Amanda coming out of the kitchen with a glass of water. I thought you were sleeping. Robert woke me up to do cryptic Robert woke me up to do cryptid hunting. You know the Mothman is bullshit, right? Amanda, Lang. You know what? It's fine. I think about the conversation I had with Robert in the car as Amanda starts walking towards her room. Hey, Amanda. She stops. I love you. It's weird when you say it outright and sincere like that, but I love you too. Night. I chuckle to myself, then finally decide to go to bed. Ah, my nose.
I'm lost in your oceanic eyes.
Nice, we got an S-rank date. Awesome. I had to mute for a second because my partner just gave me potato chips with sriracha mayo flavor. But yeah, yay, S-rank! Awesome! Okay. I am going to... Yes! Okay, crisps. Yes, it's crisps. Look. I have been drinking too much tea, so I'm going to be right back, and then we can continue this. And we're back again! Yay! Still have some tea left, so here's to bad decisions. Yeah, I'm still buzzing from the D&D game yesterday. It was so cool. And I'm going to have D&D later today. Aw, I'm sorry, Hester. And I'm going to be playing D&D today, and it's going to be so much fun because I might have a little sadistic streak, as I think it's funny. Aww. I still think it's funny that one of the elves in the party, his flaw is that the boats make him seasick, and they're gonna go on a 6-day boat ride. Okay, here we go. It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh, so I decide to take the long way home. I casually stroll through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and sounds of a suburban city with a low crime rate and wide, walkable sidewalks at night. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight, and we all, collectively, just lost the game. A drop of water hits my head, and now it's lots of drops of water. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this out inside. I order a beer from the bar and settle in. It turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I can certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar is unusually crowded, and the feeling of camaraderie over a shared love of the game makes me smile. Sports are nice. I look over into the corner and spot none other than Mary, sitting alone and in the corner nursing a cocktail. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off some younger guy, she looks so sad. She looks up and half-heartedly raises her glass to me before staring off into the middle distance. Do we want to say hi or do... Well, yes, we are going to be saying hi, because always do the thing. In dating games, that is the rule. Always do the thing. Well, not that thing, but you know, the thing that progresses the story. Say hi. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. Yeah, I know, Andy. The capitalization of the game makes all of us always lose the game. This seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways, and she finally notices me.
Hey.
Hey, cowboy. You alright? I know. Never better. She hiccups. Guess she's a little far gone. Tears start welling up in her eyes. Oh, will you walk a gal home? Of course we're gonna walk her home. Since she asked. I slide out of the booth. Seems like Mary's having some trouble getting up. I reach out a hand to help her, but she waves me away. I got it. She clearly does not got it. You know what? Hang out here for a second. I walk over to the bartender and pay Mary's tab. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac, and I'm just making sure she gets home safe tonight. I know you. Yeah, I know, in the rain. Yeah, it's nothing weird, I just, she usually has one of the bar staff walk her home, but I trust you. She doesn't like go home with... I don't really want to say it. One of the guys she meets? Nah. Ain't her thing. Huh? I head back to the booth. Mary stumbles out of the... I head back to the booth. Mary stumbles out of the seat and directly into my arms. It's still raining a little bit. I take off my coat and hold it over Mary's head. Such a gentleman. Let's get you home. Mary and I walk in silence up the street toward the cul-de-sac. I have no idea what to say to her for fear that she might hit on me. Or not. What did the bartender mean by ain't her thing? Sorry you have to see me like this. I'm usually not... I know Joseph doesn't like it when I just... Sorry. It's alright.
Hey.
I'm sorry if I ever mean to you. It's alright. No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm having a real... Forget it. Forget it. That's the one. As we get to the cul-de-sac, I can feel Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive at this doorstep, she pulls away from me. Wait, can we just... Hold on. What's wrong? How about another drink? Old time's sake? Come on, Mary, it's bedtime. Mary looks me up and down, giving me half a smile. You're right. She pulls me in close for a hug, holding on to me for a little longer than feels appropriate. She mumbles into my chest. You're a good kid. Thanks for the company. Mary gives me a pat on the back, straightens out her sweater and walks the rest of the way to the front door herself. Huh? Apparently she was stable enough.
Welcome. You got that.
Okay. Okay. I think Brian and Robert are the ones we have gone on second dates with. So, let's see, Hugo? No. Joseph? No. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. So, do we want to start from the top and do these two guys, or do we want to roll for it, or do we want to choose one? Okay, number 4. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Hugo next. Let's send him a message. He's really handsome. I like the little shadow going on here. And, you know, I'm a sucker for men with long hair. As much of a sucker as an asexual person can be. My partner's hair is like this long. It goes down below his shoulders. It looks really nice. Message. Don't trust anyone who likes their... I missed that. I should take Hugo up on his offer to hang out. I had a lot of fun with him at the aquarium, chasing penguins. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. Hi, Roger. It got changed! Nice! Roger the Pink Flaweewee in the chair, aka Roger the Pink Ring. Flaweewee, of course, is a cross between flamingo and kiwi. Because we couldn't decide if it was a flamingo or a kiwi bird. Hey, still want a cheeseboard? Hugo responds within a few minutes. Colin is still being a humongous shithead. He won't stop sending the same picture of Jackie Chan in a mesh shirt to the printer, and it's a nice picture, but it's wasting all my paper. Oops, sorry, meant that for another teacher. But seriously, he's insufferable. There's a picture of Jackie Chan everywhere. I type back. Save a couple for me. My Jackie Chan scrapbook is a little light on content, and I think this would really round it out. Ha! Let me get back to you after class ends. I stand up from the computer and stretch. Well, there. Well, guess there's only one thing to do now. Wait. Dad nap. Okay. I hop on the couch and turn on some antiquity. Why am I suddenly having a hard time with the English language? I mean, to be fair, it's my third language, but... I hop on the couch and turn on some antiques. I hop on the couch and turn on some Antiques Road Warrior. For some reason that's really hard to say. I hop on the couch and turn on some Antiques Road Warrior for background noise. Yeah, it's just one of those days. I got this ornate cabinet from a yard sale for $5 in 1982. To be told that it once belonged to a Confederate general is a huge surprise. This will feed my tribe for weeks. Wastelander. Okay. I really like the way the appraiser's voice echoes through the mouthpiece of his leather armor / bondage gear. Maybe this is an ASMR thing Amanda keeps telling me about. I drift off to sleep. I am so not going there. I'm jolted awake by a Dadbook message from Hugo. Hey, sorry about that. Colin's in the principal's office now. He says he knows Jackie Chan personally and that Jackie won't be happy to hear this. Okay then. I fumble out a reply. Well, my bad. Wrong order. I get off work in a little while and I continue to be very serious about the cheeseboards. I fumble out a reply. Yeah, so am I. Hugo and I work out the details and we're all set to meet him in a few hours. Amanda walks in the door just as I'm about to leave. What's up, Buttercup? Just getting home from school? Where are you going? Oh, I have a meeting with the board. The board? A cheese board is what I meant. I'm getting cheese with your teacher. That was quite funny, actually. I have a meeting with the board. I'm gonna use that. I want a cheese board now. That would be really nice. I'm getting cheese with your teacher. Will you be able to fend for yourself until dinner time? Yeah, I'll live, but only if you can talk him into going easy on me for the final. Sorry, buddy. That ball's in your court. What's in my court, you ask? Just a variety of delicious cheeses, meats, and their accompaniment. I swear I know how to speak English. It's not like I do it excessively. What's in my court, you ask? Just a variety of delicious cheeses, meats, and their accompanying crackers. Maybe some olives, a little bit of fig jam. Oh, nice. Yes, I get it. You're excited about the cheese. Sweetie, you'll get it one day. But now I'm gonna go see a man about some manchego. Same. I want cheese. It's been too long since I tried a good cheese board. I just felt like my adult points just went up here somewhere when I said that. Yeah, fine. Please leave. I walk into a quaint French diner and Hugo waves me down to a booth in the corner. He looks pretty tired. Long day? Every day is long when you teach middle schoolers. Yeah, I can see why.
Oh.
Colin started a gambling ring. The pictures of Jackie Chan were just a cover. He's bartering in those little rubber band bracelets that are so... Oh. Yeah. Colin started a gambling ring. The pictures of Jackie Chan were just a cover. He's bartering in those little rubber band bracelets that are also shapes. Is that the one the parents think means sex stuff? Those ones, yeah. But the reports are just the sensationalist news media capitalizing on the fears of suburban parents as usual.
I don't know.
At least I hope. Yikes. Yeah, I don't want to think about it. Nope. Right now, I'm very ready for some fine wine and some delicious cheese. A waitress stops by and takes our order for the biggest cheese plate you have. For the love of God, just please put the cheese in my mouth, and recommends us some wine. Do you two want a scoreboard for trivia? There's trivia? Yep, we're starting in a few minutes. Pretty much everyone here is playing.
Oh.
We'd love to play, right, Crispy? Yeah, sure. The waitress hands us a scorecard and a few pencils before leaving. I might not be much help here. I'm not very good at being smart, I guess. Come on, I doubt it'll be too hard. Crispy! I turn to see Matt and Brian here with their daughters, looking like they're ready for trivia. They come up to our table to greet us. Hey guys, you all here for the old question and answers game?
Oh.
Yep, we come here every week, but Brian and Daisy carry the team. Carmen, Sita and I are just here for the cheese. Provolone 2 Lost in New York have been reigning champions for the last month. Really? Provolone 2? Man, Brian's great at trivia too. That raises the stakes. Great name though. Solid team name. That's Carmencita's claim to fame. It hurts me how good I am at puns. Yeah, I bet it hurts your dad too. Like father, like daughter.
Hey.
You guys gonna try to give us a run for our money?
Hey.
Let's see what we can do. Okay. Which one do we want to try here? Like, I know things are gonna get competitive with Brian in the mix. But this could go sour, or get sour real quick. I'm not entirely sure that Hugo is the competitive type either. I wonder if the top one... Yeah, I'm thinking about the top one as well. We're just here for the cheese too, because he did invite us for a cheese board. And he said nothing about the trivia when we got invited, so let's go with the number one. Listen, trivia is great, but we all know the real trivia championships are the cheeses we ate along the way. I don't know if that's how that phrase works, but I understand and appreciate the sentiment.
Ah.
We'll have to think of a good team name, but I think this will be fun. Good luck! Brian, Matt and their daughters head back to their table. I didn't react to that. Well, I guess we need a name.
Oh.
Got any good ideas? Okay. Okay. Which one of these do we want? Because all of them are so terrible. Okay, number one. Easy breezy, beautiful. Easy breezy, beautiful. That'll do just nicely. The waitress comes by with our cheese board and we revel in its glory. Already I can see a piece of cheddar with my name on it. I pair it with some strawberry preserves and slide into dairy-induced ecstasy. I want cheese now. There's such a fine variety of cheese and charcuterie that I'm positively overwhelmed. A quick dip into the seasoned nuts, a slice of savory yet salty gouda. Gouda, my bad, gouda. A slice of savory yet salty gouda, or perhaps a focaccia crisp, topped with honey and goat cheese. Yeah, sadly I think so too, Hester. I'm so happy. Hugo raises his glass at me.
Oh.
Cheers to cheese. Hey, hey. A middle-aged man in a backwards baseball cap, sunglasses and cargo shorts jogs out of the back with the frenetic energy of a radio DJ. What the hell is he wearing? Everybody ready for some trivia? The restaurant cheers. Oh man, looks like everyone's really into this. Yeah, oh no. That's what I like to hear. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Quizmaster Quinn. My actual name's Richard, I just like alliteration. More cheers. I see some of you brought your children here tonight. That's cool. My children won't speak to me. I'm just joking around. Classic Quizmaster Quinn humor. It's actually my wife that won't speak to me. She doesn't want kids. Let's get into some questions. The first category is literature. Excellent. You know who loved literature? My dead father. I looked up to him so much. More jokes. Classic Quizmaster quips. No. Just no. Just trying to keep it light here, folks. Just like I thought my wife was the light of my life. Hugo, you got this literature stuff right? Does Franz Kafka have an irrational fear of one day waking up as a large, grotesque insect-like creature? Yes. This is the continent that encompasses the realms of Gondor, Rohan, Mordor, and Lothlorien. Yikes. Other notable sites include Isengard, the Mirkwood, and Rivendell. What is the Elvish name for this continent? I should know this because I love Lord of the Rings, but... Help? Okay, it's not Lemuria because that's this world. Hoth is Star Wars. Arenal... it's either Endor or Arenal. Because Hoth is Star Wars, Lemuria is this world. But yeah, either it's Endor or Arenal. I think it's Endor, but I am not sure. I should know this. I really should. But it's been years since I read the Lord of the Rings. Okay, so 1 or 3. We could... Yeah, okay, let's swing with 1.
Correctamundo.
Who was the writer that created Tarzan and John Carter of Mars? I haven't the foggiest. It's not Hawthorne. It's not Hawthorne. I want to say either Alcott or Burroughs. Yeah. Yeah, so either 2 or 4, but I don't think it's Doc Smith. Because that seems... I want to say that he makes shoes. Let's guess on number 2, see what happens. 'Cause I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't think it's Doc Smith because Tarzan is... Yeah, let's swing with number 2.
Correct.
Oh, cool, that was right. Edmond Dantes is better known as this man. It's yeah, I think it's a Count of Monte Cristo. It's not Edmond Dantes. I should know this. I think it's the Count of Monte Cristo.
Correct.
Yes! I was right. Okay, I remembered something from my history literature class. The quizmaster walks around the room. I think he's doing crowd work. He stops by mine and Hugo's table. Whoa, nice cheese plate you got there. Thank you. How's that cheese tasting, big guy? Good. Haha, great! Cheese used to be my favorite food, but I developed a lactose intolerance later in life. I'm so sorry to hear that. I also developed clinical depression. That's not a joke. Oh. But people don't tell you to just get over your lactose intolerance, right? And Noah's like, have you tried exercising to get rid of your debilitating dairy allergy? It's not an allergy. Or you just need to choose not to let your throat close up when you eat brie. That's not lactose intolerance. I would say that is some form of milk protein allergy.
Oh.
Anything? That's not a joke. Is that scan? I'm trying to workshop my routine here. Yeah, maybe not. No. Quizmaster Quinn wanders off to another table. That guy says, yeah. Who wants to start the next round? Cat hair. More cheers from the audience. The next round is cinema. Oh man, I love movies. Sometimes I'll retreat into them for days on end because obsessing over a fictional universe is easier than engaging with my real emotions and problems. You are not funny. Frodo Baggins, am I right? I need a tangent emote. Is he okay? I think it's just his character, I hope. How's your cinema?
Hey.
Spotty. I don't know a lot about movies, but if there are any questions about bad horror movies, I can be of service. That's an interesting one.
Oh.
It's a bit of a guilty pleasure. In Return of the Jedi, what does Luke ask Leia if she remembers? I want to say their mother, but I don't think that's correct. So either number 2 or number 4, because Leia is not part of the order, and if you want to believe the prequels, Padme escaped and never told Luke and Leia about their father. I mean, they didn't even know they were siblings, so, or twins. So it's either number 2 or number 4. I want to say number 4, because they don't know that they're siblings. So I want to say number 2 on this one. But like I said, it's like 10 years since I watched it last. So I don't remember. Let's go with number 2.
Wrongo.
Ah! That was wrong, okay. What entertainer makes a fourth wall breaking appearance in the film Gremlins 2? Never seen that movie, no idea. We could roll for it unless someone knows. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea here. Boy George is a singer though, but that doesn't mean anything because Hulk Hogan is a wrestler. Well, wrestler. Well. Charlie Sheen is 2.5 Men. The question was what actor does a fourth wall breaking cameo in Gremlins 2? Performance in Gremlins 2. But yeah, Hulk Hogan is a WWF wrestler, if I remember correctly. Boy George is a singer. Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen are both actors. I think they are brothers. Oh, it's Hulk Hogan? Okay, let's go with Hulk Hogan then.
Correct.
Yes, it was correct! Nice! A movie! I haven't seen it. I've only seen the first Gremlin movie. Bright light! Which of these 80s horror movies dies... That's not what I think it's supposed to say does. Which of these 80s horror movies does not feature an Indian burial ground as part of its setting? All of them? Well, Poltergeist. Is it supposed to say does have? Because there are, as far as I know, Pet Sematary, Within the Woods, and The Shining all don't have an Indian burial ground in there. I think it's supposed to be does have. And in that case it would be Poltergeist. Because The Shining doesn't have one. A pet cemetery takes place on a pet cemetery. Within the woods, I have no idea. But yeah, I think it's supposed to say does have, and then it would be poltergeist.
Correct.
It was right. Cool. Seems like we're doing pretty well, but we're neck and neck with Brian and Matt's team. Those guys are pros. Okay, so we're supposed to say does have an Indian burial ground in that setting, and yeah, that's poltergeist. I look over to the table and give them a friendly but competitive nod. I lock eyes with Brian. He gets a much sterner nod. And here's the next character, and the next character, blah blah blah, blah, blah. And the next category is wrestling. Okay, we're totally boned. Hugo grabs my arm.
Oh.
Wait, I got this. Huh? Yeah, wrestling. What? Okay. Man, you know who I would want to wrestle with. Literally anyone. I crave human interaction. Please put me in a chokehold. No. Please. It's been so long since I've been No! I can only process my emotions by making jokes out of them. Maybe not in a family-friendly quiz. You know. Skipping human interaction, you mean? Avoiding it like the plague? Never, ever, ever talking with our neighbors? Ever? Let's start the quiz! Remember that this is the lightning round. The first people to answer get the points. I look over to Hugo. He's focused. He's in it to win it now. Question 1. This was the original name of Stone Cold Steve Austin in his debut for the WWE.
Oh.
Hugo's hand shoots up. Yes, the enthusiastic one over there. Steve Austin debuted as the ringmaster. Steve Austin debuted as the ringmaster.
Oh.
That is correct. Points to Easy Breezy Beautiful.
Oh.
Next question. This city was the location of the first ever WrestleMania.
Oh.
Hugo's hand shoots up again. Yes, the one who looks like he has known the answer for his entire life.
Oh.
The first WrestleMania was held in New York at Madison Square Garden in 1985.
Correct.
Another correct answer for Easy Breezy Beautiful. Hugo's destroying these questions. He's so passionate about this. I've never seen him act like this before. It's honestly kinda hot. Oh, a tough one. This title match went down in history as the shortest match at WrestleMania to date. Hugo jumps up, more excited than I've ever seen him.
Ah.
Chavo versus Kane. Oh, sorry Bucko, but that is incorrect. The answer is actually Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus at WrestleMania 28.
I'm not angry. I'm just
No.
disappointed.
No, that's absolutely wrong. The real record is Chavo Guerrero versus Kane, WrestleMania 24, March 30th, 2008. Kane took down Chavo with one chokeslam and pinned him for the 3 count. I will not stand for this travesty.
Sad Master Quiz.
Hey man, I'm just reading from the card here. I don't actually write these. Well, you're still wrong. What are you, my ex-wife? The crowd erupts in laughter. Hugo blushes. He retreats back in his chair. Aw, poor Hugo. Fine. Wow. Hugo seems really fired up about that. Where did he get this encyclopedic knowledge of wrestling? How do you know so much about wrestling? Oh, you know, you just pick stuff up. That sounds suspect, but it seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. I turn my attention back to the quizmaster. Alright. Looks like we're down to the final category, and it's a close one between Provolone 2, Lost in New York, Brian and Matt high five, and Easy Breezy Beautiful. Hugo and I high five. We look over to Brian and Matt, Carmencita and Daisy, all playfully We look over to Brian and Matt. Carmencita and Daisy all playfully give us thumbs down and stick their tongues out. That... Nice. That sentence doesn't make sense. We look over to Brian and Matt. Carmencita and Daisy all playfully give us thumbs down and stick their tongues out. I eat a big chunk of cheddar without breaking eye contact to show them just how serious I am. The final category is cool animals. Animals, huh? I could never take care of another living thing. Hell, I can barely take care of myself. I'm falling apart. Anyway, here's the questions. The Canary Islands were named after what kind of animal? Birds? You know, maybe birds? Because canaries? I'm gonna guess birds. Maybe? Yeah, obviously a skunk. I mean, but unfortunately that's not... But I'm thinking birds here, because canaries... Could be wrong though. You know... Not birds? Okay, let's go with dogs then. Are you sure about dogs? Okay, let's go with dogs.
That's right.
Really? Okay. What is the last animal that appears in the dictionary? Zebra, zebu, zisiva, or zonkey? I don't think a zonkey is a real thing. Oh, cool. Okay. I didn't know that. Apparently the Andy just sent me a message that said apparently the islands were originally named Canaria Insulae, which is Latin for Island of the Dogs. I didn't know that. I thought they were named for the birds. Maybe the birds are named for the islands. Wouldn't surprise me. Just because it's weird enough, and I don't actually have that much experience with English dictionaries, I want to go with number 3. Because I'm pretty sure that zonkey is made up. Zebra and zebu seem both to be ZE animals, and I don't see why they would be the last one. Like a ZE would be the last one in the dictionary. Okay, that's true. Oh yeah, zonkey is a cross between a zebra and a donkey. But yeah, I'm thinking number 3 on this one. Boop. Because these don't really make sense. They're both ZEB animals. So it wouldn't make sense for them to be the last in the dictionary. So let's go with number 3 here. It's probably wrong, but... Again, I don't know English dictionaries. But yeah, we'll find out.
Correct.
Hey, it was right! What mammal has the thickest concentration of fur in nature? That would be a chinchilla. Or not? Thickest concentration of fur. Oh, I want to say otter on this one because they spend so much time in water. Yeah, I want to say otter here. Land animals, I would say the chinchilla. Easily. Because of their soft fur. But yeah, let's go with otter. Hey, it was right! Nice! Alright, I'm just gonna come around and collect your scorecards and we'll see who came out on top. Remember, the winning team gets a $25 gift card to Phil's Auto Care. If you need a car part, Phil's Phil's will fulfill all your needs. Oh, the pun date hurt. Everyone oohs and ahs. Yeah, that's very true. It spends so much time in water that it needs to be like water resistant. God, I want that gift card. The quizmaster goes into the back to tally up the score. I pick at what's left of our cheese plate. There's a bit of brie here that tastes absolutely divine on a cracker with a little bit of honey and dried apricot. I want cheese now.
Hey.
So, what are your plans after our big win? I'll probably retire, take Amanda's summer tropical, drink something out of a coconut. I always wanted to do that. What about you? I know. It is so cringe. Probably take my winnings to Colin's gambling ring. Bet it all on black. Walk out of there with more rubber bands in the shape of animals that I know what to do with. Double word art there. It must have been a lot of fun to write. I really would like to be have been the editor or translator for this, because it could have been so much fun. Bold, but I like your style.
Oh.
You want the last piece of Havarti? They let a Havarti lay out on a plate for that long? Okay. Nah, it's all you. You definitely earned it. After a couple of minutes, the quizmaster jogs back into the room. Everyone immediately quiets down, waiting with bated breath for the results. Who will win the coveted gift card? I really hope it's us. Hey everybody, we've had a great night, lots of goofs, lots of laughs, a little bit of light crying in the back, but that's neither here nor there. By a landslide, the winner of tonight's contest is Easy Breezy Beautiful. Come on down and get your gift card for Phil's Auto Care, where phenomenal service is... God, I can't do this anymore, please just take the gift card. I motion for Hugo to go get the gift card, and he shyly slinks out of the booth to grab it. He pauses for a moment and gives the quizmaster a hug with a few pats on the back. The quizmaster sobs, just a little. Hugo makes a victory lap back to our table and gives me a high five. Easy Breezy Beautiful is unstoppable. Easy Breezy Beautiful is great. May Easy Breezy Beautiful reign for 1,000 years. Hey, great work, guys. You guys did awesome. Will we be seeing Easy Breezy Beautiful again next week? I look over at Hugo, who smiles. Maybe so. We make a pretty good team, huh, Hugo? Hugo blushes. Aw, so cute. Nice, Hester! You're getting there faster than any of the other people who keep using their points to scare me. Hugo and I walk back toward our cul-de-sac, basking in the glow of our win and nursing our cheese-filled bellies. Man, we crushed it in there.
Hey.
Finally, enduring the screams of young children for years, to end up Finally, enduring the screams of young children for years on end has paid off. I will take my half of this gift card and use it to purchase many, many air fresheners for my car, which Ernest refuses to stop vaping. I think I'll use my half to buy at least 2 tire pressure gauges to place in different parts of my garage. You never know when you're gonna need one, and I prefer to have them within arm's reach. A fine plan. Shame about that one wrestling question, though. I'm not kidding. I plan to write a strongly worded letter to whoever employed that man. Come on, there's gotta be a story there. What do you mean? You didn't even stop to think. You pulled that wrestling knowledge out like you were there the ring yourself. Oh, it's just stuff I know. Okay, do we want to ask again or do we want to drop it? Because I'm curious now. I want to know how he knows so much about wrestling. I mean, considering that he's built like a wrestler. Well, a WWE wrestler. Okay, let's ask again. Hugo, I figured you'd be better at lying after dealing with every kid in school for as long as you have. Hugo, I figured you'd be better at lying after dealing with every kid in school for as long as you have. It's embarrassing. Did we ask again? Did we push it? I mean, I kind of want to know the story here. Okay, do you want to drop it? Okay, let's drop it. Alright. But hey, good trivia night. Let's get the band back together soon. Certainly. Hugo and I say our goodbyes and I make my way back home. It only takes me a minute to walk back home. Amanda's sitting on the couch, reading a book about female photographers. Wow, I thought you didn't like reading.
Huh.
I don't. This book is all pictures.
Dad.
And even then my patience is being tried. Ah.
Oh.
Did you get Brain? Come on. Did you get all of the cheese your little heart desired? I think it's the moving dots behind that's messing with my head. Did you get to eat all of the cheese your little heart desired? I am a happy little cheese monster. But I made sure to leave room for dinner. Who wants breakfast for dinner? Hash browns! Okay.
Yeah.
Toast dipped in egg! Ooh, that's nice. Alright. Blueberry pancakes! Well, only if you'll help me make them. You know I'm the world's best blueberry sprinkler. And also totally amazing at heating up the maple syrup in the microwave. Now tell me all about that cheese board. Amanda and I spend the evening cooking an elaborate breakfast with everything we can find inside of the fridge. Don't smoke. Yes, good advice. Oof.
What a great date.
Oof. Big oof. Massive oof. Also, bowling? We didn't go bowling. The hell? Okay.
Welcome. You've got Dad.
Yeah, that didn't end too well, did it? Okay, next up. Good stretch. Thank you, Nightbot. I mean, B isn't bad, but considering that we can do a lot better. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 left. Do we have any preference or do we want to roll for it? There are cat hairs bloody everywhere. We should have time for one more date. Whoa! OBS, you okay there? Seems okay. Okay. Well, let's roll for it then. Someone do exclamation mark roll D4. Okay, so it's Craig time! I know we decided to do Robert's last date first. The goal is to get to all of them, but... I really want to get some good quality time in with Craig. The last time we hung out, he was so busy with the kids and fending off flirty moms that I feel like we barely talked. Aww. Catching up with his buddy. Hi, Roger. There's a horse back there as well. Oh, that's Sir Horsington. Ever since the first time we hung out, I've been trying to get up a little early for runs. I don't think I'm gonna be as Ever since the first time we hung out, I've been trying to get up a little early for runs. I don't think I'm gonna be as embarrassing as last time. Maybe I'll even be able to catch up with him now. Yes, words are hard. I don't know why I keep stumbling over him today. I think it's because I'm still not used to a hole being right here and my tongue gets stuck in there. I type out a message to him on that book. Hey man, I've been training on my run game recently. Ready for a run too? Craig responds almost immediately. Dude, of course! Emojis! What? I don't know why he didn't just send an emoji rather than type it out. Another message pops into my inbox from Craig. Let's meet up early tomorrow morning for my favorite morning activity. Brunch! Oh, ow. I type back. Brunch? What's that? You run and then you get brunch. Oh, alright. That was painful. Craig and I agree to a time to meet in the morning, and I have a chance to spend the evening hanging out with Amanda. So, we're doing pizza tonight? Again? Can't we do like a salad night? Dad, are you on a health kick? Not yet. I've formed a committee to examine the possibility of being on a health kick. Are you Swedish? They haven't returned with their findings.
Oh.
Dad, if you go on a health kick, then I have to go on a health kick by virtue of being under the same roof as you. I don't know if I have the constitution for that. Okay, so I'm thinking middle one here. Because that would be funny, but if you have any objections... yeah, middle one is a safe ground. So yeah, let's go with the middle one then. The committee isn't back with its findings yet. This is a multi-year assessment on several bureaucratic levels.
Ah.
Well, Amanda picks up the phone and stares at me, unblinking as she dials. Hi, yes. Can I get an extra large pizza with chicken, bacon, extra cheese and tomatoes? And a couple of the garlic sauce cups? Amanda, you're going a little north here. Oh, right. Can you maybe throw some leaves on there or something? Yeah, he's going on a health kick. Yeah, Rico, I know. It's tragic. Amanda listens for a second. Hold on, I'll ask. Dad, is oregano a salad? Yes. Oregano is a salad, yes. On pizza, yes. Well, considering we get shawarma pizza here, I'm still gonna go with yes. Yeah, Rico, sprinkle some of that on there. Yep, cash is fine. Say hi to the wife and kids for me. Why would you order oregano extra on pizza? Oregano goes on pizza. The end. Amanda hangs up. Rico says hey. The food gets delivered and we plop down on the couch to eat some za. How many times do you order pizza if you're on say hi from me level of acquaintances with your pizza delivery guy? Just be careful. Running is a gateway drug. It's a slippery slope, Dad. First you go on a couple light jogs, and before you know it, you're converting the garage into a home gym and renewing your subscription to some sort of weekly kombucha delivery service. I don't like kombucha. Question. Shoot. What's kombucha? Bleh. Okay, so you aren't too far gone yet. I'm just giving you a hard time, Pops. I'm really happy you're running more and caring about your health. I want to keep you around for as long as possible. I mean, We order pizza a lot from a local pizza place and they don't know our names. But how often do you order pizza if you like without it being awkward? Say, hey, say hi to your family from me, to your pizza guy. Thanks, kiddo. Speaking of which, I'm running with Craig tomorrow. You gonna be able to keep up with him? Hey, probably not. We laugh and eat more pizza. We laugh and eat more pizza that is probably healthy in the name of carb loading. I call it a night early so that I'm ready for tomorrow. When I first started running in the mornings, it was pretty hellish. Now that I'm a few sessions in, it admittedly has become a little bit easier, despite it always ending in me drive heaving over a trash can. Is that what the runner's high is? Just dry heaving? No. I lace up my tennis shoes, throw on a t-shirt from a writer's summit I went to 20 years ago, and head out the door at a moderate jog. Craig is already outside with River strapped to his chest. Yeah, the former pizza place was pretty cool. It's too bad they changed owner.
Nice.
He's dressed head to toe in color-coordinated running gear. Wow, I look like a total schlub next to this guy. Hey, bro. Morning, Craig. River gonna be running with us? Best as she can. Best as she can. We're taking it to the limit, aren't we, kiddo? Yeah, it's resistance training apparently. Gah. Boop. Oh, I know what that means. Craig hands her a stuffed toy, which makes her smile ear to ear.
Oh.
That's Arnold the capybara. Sometimes it's the only thing that'll get her to stop crying. Oh, been there. Amanda had a stuffed panda that she carried around everywhere. She would have a tantrum if we ever tried to wash it. It was gross. Blah. So, you been running lately? Every morning for 30 minutes. I'm basically an elite athlete by this point. Well, I'll try to keep up. So, where are we headed? I was thinking that we could do a couple laps around the park. Okay, that sounds reasonable.
Oh.
Then we'll go do some Then we'll do some hill climbs up a slope. Okay, I can probably handle that.
Nice.
And then we'll close it off by doing some wilderness survival hike running to increase our agility. You're nuts. I'm suddenly struck with the overwhelming need to crawl back into bed. Yep.
Oh.
That sound okay to you? I usually like to throw some timed murder sprints in there, but I'll go easy on you since you're a beginner. That really did escalate quickly, buddy. Go easy, my butt. That sounds like something I'm able to physically do.
Hey.
Great! Let's get started!
Oh.
Craig and I finally arrive at the park. A few other lone joggers make their way around the perimeter, and River waves enthusiastically at everyone we pass. It's a lot more peaceful in the mornings. Aside from birds chirping and River gurgling, away in the stroller, it's pretty quiet. Oh, it's not... She's in a stroller, not strapped to his chest? Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Alright, good warm-up. That was the warm-up?
Nice.
Let's start the show!
Nice.
But wait. Craig reaches into his bag and tosses me a water bottle. I fumble it, but thankfully don't drop it.
Oh.
You gotta hydrate, bro. I take a long drink from the water bottle and feel reinvigorated. Man, I don't drink enough water. Hey. I look down and pick up Arnold, River's toy, and hand it back to her. Must have dropped this.
Oh.
Thanks for looking out, bro.
Hey.
You ready? Yeah, I don't have a hydrate command, bloody. I do have one. I think I even removed the redemption because it tends to get spammed, and I already have Nightbot telling me to drink. You ready? Yeah, let's go with yeah. We finally finish our however many teenth lap around the park. I'm breathing heavily, but I can't believe I actually didn't lose Craig. He's even breathing heavily too, which makes me feel a little better. I look down at my shirt and notice that I'm drenched in sweat. Huh, almost looks like a frowny face. That's one. What?
Hey!
I'm just kidding. Good hustle out there. I'm really impressed. You're way better than the last time I launched you off a treadmill. Yeah, man, you really pushed me to my limit just now. I can't believe I held on. Sometimes you just need someone there with you to push you to do your absolute best. I'm glad I could be that guy, bro. Who's ready for hill climbs? Ah. There's my little cheerleader. Chris P, you ready? Okay, which one do we want to pick here? I'm feeling this one, but I don't think that Craig would be feeling this one. Yeah, number 2, okay. Let's go with number 2. You bet! Number 4 out of 3. Yeah, okay. Craig takes me to a separate portion of the park where there's a steep hill that seems to go up forever. I strain my eyes to see some other joggers at the top. So what do we do now?
Oh.
We run up the thing. That looks like a lot.
Oh.
Chris P, there's 2 things you need to know about this hill. 1, don't stop running till you get to the top. And 2, Craig points to the top of the hill.
Hey!
That's not the top. Craig looks way too satisfied with himself. Okay, let's go with number 3 on this one. Let's do this!
I don't know.
I finally reached the top of the hill after making my way past what I originally thought was the top of the hill. Once there, I hunch over onto my knees and gasp for air. My lungs are like daggers poking my ribs. I can feel my heart in my ears. Yeah, I know, right, buddy? That would be my response too. River, I'm having a moment, please. Oh boy. Craig looks like he's taking a beating as well. Ha! So he is a human.
Nice.
Crispy, put your arms on your head and stretch out your elbows. It'll help you breathe better. I do as Craig says. It feels a little better, but I'm still in agony. And here, Craig tosses me the water bottle again. I hydrate like my life depends on it. Thanks, dude.
Bro!
Phenomenal work. You feel that lightness in your head? That's the runner's high. Oh, that's it? I thought I was just, dying. Wanna take it slow for a bit? Yes. I would like that very much. As we're catching our breath, River starts crying.
Oh.
What's wrong, Sweet Pea? Do you want to play with Arnold? Craig looks around us.
Hey!
Oh boy, man down. I think we lost Arnold. River keeps wailing.
Dude!
I've abandoned my child's toy. We gotta find him, dude. It should be simple, right? We just gotta retrace our steps. I remember River last having it down at the bottom of the hill. Craig and I jog down the path, searching high and low for the stuffed capybara, which Craig takes the time to explain to me is a large rodent native to South America. We get to the place where River might have dropped it, but it's still nowhere to be found.
Oh.
Looks like we got a mystery on our hands. We have to get to the bottom of this. I suspect foul play. Looks like this is a crime case for world-renowned Detective Bacon. Dude, it's time for a bro adventure. A bro venture! We high-five and decide to jog back to the park to see if we can find any leads. So it looks like there's a couple more places to check and some bros around here that we could interrogate. Sounds good. Wait, who's good cop and who's bad cop? I think about it for a second. Well, I think that with your stature and overall resilience, you would make an intimidating bad cop. But on the other hand, you do have an adorable baby strapped to your chest, so that softens the edges a bit. All valid points. I think you would make a great good cop because of your congenial attitude and willingness to try new things. But then again, I've seen how you get when there are too many commercial breaks during a show, so you have the potential to be a scary bad cop. Commercials. I don't want to have to watch Meat Hell in 3-minute segments with 5 minutes of commercials in between. And they're loud. The commercials are too loud. I just want to watch my shows in peace without people yelling at me to buy wiper fluid and stuff. Oh, do I feel that so much.
Dude!
Case in point. Let's play it moment by moment. Smart. So, where to, Brotective? Okay, where do we want to go? Considering that we have a wailing baby on us, I feel that we have a limited amount of time to find this thing. And they did say that the last time we saw the capybara was at the bottom of the hill. So we could start, I would say go to the field or the woods first. Ooh, nice, Hester. But yeah, I'm thinking 2 or 3 at this point because we are at the bottom of the hill and that's where we saw it last. But like, where do you want to go? Or should we roll for it? Like 1 or 2? Because I feel we should start where we're at first instead of running away somewhere. Okay, so Tails, go to the woods first. Let's go! We make our way to the outskirts of the park. There are a couple of benches by the dense tree line. Looks like Robert's here all by himself. This also seems like the perfect place to look for clues. Start at the top? We could start at the top. And then ask Robert. Let's start at the top. Look for clues. Craig and I searched through the outskirts of the woods, hoping to find anything that might lead us to Arnold. There are a couple of cigarettes and empty beer cans scattered around the thicket. This is probably the hot spot for edgy teens to hang out at night and say swears and stuff. But it doesn't look that like there are... But it doesn't look like... Doesn't look like there was any recent activity that might be capybara related. This might be a dead end, partner, bro. We return to the woods. Okay, let's talk to Robert. Maybe Robert saw something. We walk over to Robert's bench. Hey, Rob! Don't call me that. Okay, hi, Robert. Don't call me that either. Okay, hi, buddy.
I don't know.
What are you up to? Yeah, maybe that. Thinking. This is my thinking bench. I have to get a solid 2 or 3 hours of brooding in per day. Filling quotas.
Oh.
Have you by any chance seen a small stuffed capybara around? A capybara is... It's a large rodent native to South America, I know. So have you seen one?
Oh,
A stuffed one? Not a real one. That would be weird. Do we want to be good cop or bad cop? So, good cop, bad cop. Or do we flip for it? Head's good, tail's bad. I don't actually know. Okay, so we are going to be the good... Sorry about that. Be a good cop. Come on, Robert. The sooner you tell us what you know, the sooner we can let you get back to brooding. Bad cop time, Robert. If you don't help us, I'm gonna put you in a headlock. Is that a threat or a promise?
oh,
Whoa, slow down.
hey.
Back off. Yeah, that didn't work. We return to the woods. Doesn't seem like we're getting anywhere here. So let's go to the fields, maybe. Yeah, that was really weird. Okay, we're apparently not done here. So we could interrogate Robert again. Or move on. Hold on a second. Would it be in the fields right like near the hill? In between the playground and the slope? Because I mean we could try the other way around. Or we could go and say hi to the fields. But it seems that we're not done here. Let's try that again. Time to grill Robert again. We walk over to Robert's bench. Oh Christ, what now? Okay, let's be the bad cop this time. Robert, I'm gonna keep being vaguely threatening until you tell us something useful. I told you I haven't seen a capybara. What is you guys' damage? Damn again. Okay. We return to the woods. Okay, so that didn't work. Well, let's move on. Where to now, bro? Let's go to the fields. We wander out to a grassy field at the center of the park. There isn't a whole lot to see, but there are a few figures camped out on a blanket. And the grass could hold any number of secrets. Oh, Matt and Carmencita. Let's talk to Matt and his daughter. Carmencita spots us from across the way and waves. She's sitting down with her dad on a sunny green patch of grass. We jog over.
Hey.
Hey dudes. That's not his voice. Hey dudes. Hey bro. We just sat down for a picnic. Want some snacks? Got anything to increase my glycogen reserves? We have apple slices. Thanks very much, tiny bro, but I should be fine.
Hey.
You guys working out? Good day for it. Yep, I'm the picture of health and athleticism.
Nice.
Good transition, Crispy. Say, you haven't seen a stuffed capybara around here anywhere, have you? What's a capybara? It's a large rodent that's native to South America. Wait a second, how do you know what a capybara is? You wouldn't happen to have had hands-on experience with one recently, would you? We learned about capybaras in the 4th grade. I think it's more suspicious that you know what a capybara is.
Hey.
Oh my god, what if I took Arnold? What if I'm the culprit and I just don't remember? I quickly checked my body for any Polaroids I might have kept on my person to remind me of who to trust and who not to trust. Memento. I saw Memento once, and I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Nothing. But what if that's what I wanted myself to think? No, Crispy, don't let them win. I shake off the thought. I saw a couple of squirrels over by that tree, though. I don't know if that helps, but if you want to see some cute squirrels, you could definitely check it out.
I don't know.
Thanks for the hot squirrel tip, Carmencita. Well, we better get moving. Gotta find that capybara before River here has a breakdown.
Oh.
Good luck. Let me get some apples for the road, though. Carmencita hooks me up with some road slices, and we're on our way. We maneuver back to the field. Do we want to check out the squirrels? I think I should check out the squirrels. They might have taken the thing. Especially if it's soft. They might put it in a nest or something. Let's try to interrogate River.
Nice.
Wait, let me try this. It's always the culprit you least expect. I get eye to eye with River, who still looks like she's on the verge of tears. We're gonna go with the good cop one on this. Oh, he liked that. Nice. Hey, sweetie, believe me, nobody wants you to find your capybara more than me. But we need more clues. I think I just triggered something. Nothing. I just activated my phone. And I think somewhere in that baby brain of yours, you might have something that'll lead us to the perp. So what do you say, kiddo? I turn to Craig. We're getting nowhere with the witness. We maneuver back to the field. Okay, let's go check out the squirrels. Where did the suspect say the squirrels would be again? The tree, was it right? It was the tree. Yeah, it was the tree.
Oh.
Nice! He liked that, okay. Ah, there they are. Carmencita was telling the truth. These are some rad squirrels. River seems happy. This may have bought us some extra time. Yes! We maneuver back to the field. Okay. I'm thinking going to the playground to gather some more clues, maybe. Okay, should we go look? Okay, let's look for clues. We carefully comb through the field of grass and flowers. I can't seem to find much besides a couple of ladybugs and a nickel. While I'm looking, Craig calls out to me from across the field. Crispy! I jog over. Craig is kneeling in the grass, inspecting something. I approach, my heart in my throat. As I lean over Craig, I see it. This is Arnold's leg. I put my hand over River's eyes. No one should have to be subjected to this senseless violence. My God, who or what would do this?
Oh man.
I don't know, but now I think we might be dealing with something beyond our grasp. I can't look at this anymore. I turn around, trying to wipe the image of the stuffing strewn across the ground from my mind. We're running out of time. We may already be too late. Bag and tag it. Let's keep moving. We maneuver back to the field. Okay. I've deduced that where we should go next. Deduced. Okay, I'm thinking playground or we already examined what we can from the field. And we didn't find anything in the woods. So let's go to the playground. See if we can... Oh, wait! Yeah, let's go to the playground if... Exactly. Playground. Kids. Kids destroy stuff. We make our way over to a small playground at the edge of the park. A couple of kids play on the jungle gym while parents watch on the nearby benches. Over on one of the benches, I spot a familiar face. Oh. Yeah, Joseph's kids are nasty. Well, spooky, not nasty. Spooky. Let's interrogate Joseph. Let's see what Joseph's up to.
Huh.
We jog over to Joseph, who seems to be engrossed in his book.
Nice.
Joseph! Joseph nearly drops his book. Hey guys, didn't think I'd see you two out here. Chris P, are you exercising? Sure am. You know me. I just love to run and be healthy. It's kind of my whole thing. What are you reading?
Oh.
Oh, just a book on knots and rope tying? For boat ropes! Right. Say, you didn't happen to see a stuffed capybara? But the fuck. Thanks, buddy! Thank you for the bits, bloody. And the jump. That really made me jump, dude. Say, you didn't happen to see a stuffed capybara around here?
Oh.
What's a capybara? It's a large rodent that's native to South America. Joseph thinks for a second. Haven't seen one around. I'll tell the kids to keep an eye out. Your kids are here?
Nice.
Joseph looks around.
Oh, cracker bits.
They were here a second ago. Must have gone exploring around the park. Do you know where they could have run off to? The kids, they get into mischief sometimes, but they always come back. Considering how spooky his kids are, let's see if we can find them. Alright, thanks for your help. Yeah, I'm gonna take the first one, because I think if we can find his kids. Thanks, Joseph. We'll let you get back to your rope book. Boat ropes. Right, boy wanna be a rigger. River screeching is louder than ever. I'm exhausted. Craig is exhausted.
Nice.
Ah, buddy, I got a rain check on brunch. I need to get River home and calm her down. Dang it! Alright, good luck, bro. He's mad. River's sad. Oh! Thanks, bro. Poor River. Now I'm sad. I think so. I think we scored really poorly on this one. I head back to the cul-de-sac alone and head inside the house. God, I'm ready for a shower, a gallon of water and a nap. I bet Amanda's still asleep.
Ah.
I crack open her door to find her still in bed, sleepily scrolling through her phone. Morning. Afternoon, actually. Right. How was brunch? Well, we had a good time with the run part, but we didn't make it to the rest of the portmanteau. Huh? To brunch. We didn't make it to brunch. Somehow we lost River's toy capybara on our run. A capybara is... Dad, don't patronize me about giant rodents. I know. Sorry. Anyway, we looked everywhere for the damn thing, but Craig had to get River home before she went berserk. So the run went well, though. I was really worried about your endurance. Yeah, it was rough at first, but ended up being a piece of cake. I actually feel pretty good.
Hey.
My legs give up. I find myself on the floor of the hallway.
Ah.
I'm just gonna hang out here for a while. You take your time getting up. Yeah, we probably scored really badly on this one. Dang it! Yeah.
Hey, at least he didn't place last.
Yeah, we scored badly on this one. Yeah. we should have started at the
Welcome.
playground.
You've got dads.
We have time to start another one. If you want. If you guys want. So we have 1, 2, 3 left. If you want to start it. And then we continue it next Friday. Ooh. So if you can choose one of the 3 we have left, or you can roll for it if you want. But yeah, we scored really badly on that one. I think we would have scored. The only way to get a C or S on this one. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Yeah, we should be able to do 3, yes. We did 3 this one as well, so yeah. So then we would get 3 next time. But yeah. Who do we have on? Oh, Connor's on. Never get... did we? He's playing Dungeons and Dragons, so I think we're gonna raid Connor. But yeah, yeah, I know there are a lot of spelling mistakes and weird grammar stuff in there. Let's save here. Yeah. Injuriously, maniacally, or furiously violent, or out of control, while berserk is injuriously, maniacally, and furiously violent. There's no difference there. But yeah, it's probably a good idea, Hester. We finished 3 dates this time. 2 of them went decent. Well, 1 of them went really well. 2 of them went meh. Yes. Quit.